Hey, it's the Terminian Hero here, and we're playing Scooby-Doo Classic Creep Capers, the Game Boy Color version, because there are other versions. And when we last left off, we were just kinda stuck here. Scooby, would you get a load of that fridge? Think of all the ice cream that thing could hold. Yeah, and I've been stuck here for a really long time. And I'm just gonna show a few things quick here before I actually finish this up. So if you go into Helga's room, we can actually talk to her. Do you know anything about a mess in the laundry room? You mean the soap? Yes, the soap mess. I don't know anything about it. So yeah, we've just got some extra dialogue here. Something interesting about the kid here. The code that he says is different every time, or the pattern he's talking about. He's like, watch this, if I get 4, 1, 2, then the one he's looking for is 1. But yeah, it's a different code every time. And we can use this to summon Helga down again. Yeah, the only thing we can throw down the laundry chute here is the towel. And that doesn't really do anything for us. But anyways, here, if we talk to her, get her to go away, and she threatens to eat us. We got this picture over here, which now Shaggy's like, but she used to be thin? And he also says some other lines of dialogue sometimes. There's like 2 lines that I've gotten to show up there. One of them was like how she's not gonna be doing those tricks anytime soon because she was way thinner in the picture or whatever. I don't know, it seems to switch between those 2 messages, but right now it just wants to show the thin one. Anyways, I eventually got tired of looking around, so I did end up looking at a guide here. And the thing is, we have to go here, and we have to open up this sack. Now, I went through this room plenty of times, and it never gave me a sack prompt before. It showed me the door prompt, and it showed me the trunk prompt. I saw the sack, but when I go up to it, it just says door. You have to be like over here for it to say sack, so yeah, there's something in it. There's a lab coat in here. So now we got our lab coat. So now that we have the lab coat, the glasses, and the mustache, we can head back to the lab, and that will end the chapter. So yeah, like, I went to that room so many times, and it never gave me a sack prompt. But whatever, we got everything now. They won't even know it's me. Chapter 3, Chemo-Sabotage. So we have made it to the lab, and we can look at the lights. It's a fluorescent light. I need something to stand on to reach it. The sausage is too soft to support my weight. But it said it builds strong legs. So we've got some doors and some lights. It's some kind of cell. Anybody in there? Shaggy, why did you lock me in here? Huh? Oh, it wasn't me. Dr. Jekyll has a staff of handsome robots that happen to look like yours truly. With a lab coat and a mustache, I look just like them. Shaggy, Daphne is in trouble. The mad scientist is using her as part of an experiment. It looks like one of the robot guards is helping him out. You need to take its place and sabotage the experiment. Okay then. It's locked though. We can't open it, even from this side. Oh. Okay, I literally just walked into one. Scoob, which door should we go in now? So yeah, that'll be that code that the kid was talking about. Before I mess with this though, or go any further down the hall, let's go check out that other door. We've been wanting to continue with the beauty potion experiment for a long time. We had completely given up. Until you came around. Key? Someone has hung a key on this hook. I can't take it while my robotic alter ego is watching, so I'm sure that's to free Fred. It's a robot me. I'm sure he'd chase me out of here if I taunted him, but I'd better find a way to shake him first. You are not programmed for this experiment. Return to your post. I was just leaving. So yeah, nothing really we can do there. So let's check out these other rooms before we put in that code. Got a cabinet. It's a cabinet door. It's stuck shut. And we can't do anything with that safe apparently. Flower? Where the heck is there a flower? There's a flower in this machine. It looks like it's been frozen. The flower shattered. What kind of freezer is this anyway? Get a load of this, Scooby. It's the new Insta-Freeze machine. The Europeans will never catch up to our superior ice cream technology. I've seen what happens when you turn a microwave on without anything in it. I'd better not try it with the Insta-Freeze. Turn a microwave on without anything in it. The danger is when you turn it on when there's something metal in it. But okay then. Although I have watched Steins Gate a little while ago, so I mean, who knows with microwaves. Stuff can definitely go wrong when nothing's in it. What a crazy machine. I don't know how to use this crazy machine. record, Steins Gate is a much less kid-friendly show than Scooby here. I just feel like I should mention that since I'm playing a Scooby-Doo game. It's a beaker. I don't have anything to beak with this beaker. Play the laugh track. It's a flask. I don't have any use for a flask. And what did he say about this machine again? Yeah, he just doesn't know how to use it or what it's for. So it looks like all there is to do is input that code that the kid had. I don't remember what the code was this time. So I guess I'll talk to him again. I assume it's still just... yeah, still just these characters. Because Daphne is captured and Velma is blind. One, 4, 2, 4. Okay. Sounds good to me. Once I go through one of those doors, he goes through a bunch of random ways on his own, though. Where I'm not controlling him, so hopefully that doesn't look too confusing. One. He went through 4 and 2 on his own there, so I'm gonna go through 4. Please. Thank you. Doesn't look like there's anything on the left side here. But we got a lamp and a potion on the right. It's an oil lamp. Why would a scientist lab be using an oil lamp? I have no use for an oil lamp. Gosh darn it, Shaggy. You pick up everything in these games. I thought you knew how this worked. What an odd place for a test tube. I'd rather not. Who knows what Dr. Jekyll has used it for. But those are the only things that are in here. Why can I still choose the lab coat? That's weird. So I don't want to get tricked again like with the sat. But it really doesn't seem like there's anything else to interact with in here. What if I go to that... I know exactly what we need to do. This isn't the room I want to be in, though. I need to find my way through this again. Oh, I wasn't reading that. It won't hurt, should be, it won't hurt a bit. The text was on screen, so you can read it. Yeah, now he says bit. Bring me the brain scanalyzer. Binary. Thank you. Alright, so I know what we need to do. Here we go, this freezing thing. Let's freeze our sausage. The sausage is frozen solid. It will definitely hold my weight now. And now we should be able to get to these lights. I don't know why there's two that we can choose from. There's a fluorescent tube in it. I need something to stand on to reach it. Whoops, I dropped it. This sausage thawed and won't support our weight anymore. Scooby, we need to find a way to freeze it again. I hope no one notices. And I can't do anything with the shattered glass there. I guess we're gonna be freezing this thing a few times. Thankfully, we don't have to walk too far away for that. Now that doesn't seem to work, so I guess we gotta do this other one. We chose poorly, or we need to do them both. Whoops, I dropped it. This sausage thawed. Do we really need to freeze it again? Are there more lights I've got to take care of later down in the hall? I also saw there was something that looked like the remains of one of those lights. Yeah, we've got a thing here. And another one here. But yeah, I saw something that looked like the remains of one of those lights in the secret room, but it didn't seem like we could interact with it. So there still seems to be nothing, so I guess let's just try the last one. There we go. Got it. This sausage thawed and won't support our weight anymore. Do we really need to freeze it again? I don't think so, but we will. So we got the fluorescent light. What does that actually do for us, though? You are not programmed for this experiment. Return to your post. I was just leaving. Okay. I really don't know what to do with this light. I do something in this secret room? Oh, great. Well, let's go find out what that password was again. I still don't know what good that'll do us, and because of that, I'm actually gonna go check out the end room first, just to make sure there wasn't anything I was missing there. The light is being powered without wires. What could I possibly do with that? Interesting, I didn't realize that. So this is the light that they built. I can't remember what was in the secret room. There was like some test tubes, and there was something else. Oh yeah, there's an oil lamp. I don't know what we would do with either of those things. And thinking back to the mansion, I don't know what we would do there either. So yeah, I'll just get that code again. I wonder, now that we're at a new chapter, can any of these other doors open? One 1414. Good to know. I'm gonna check on that other door first, though. Yeah, I still don't know what to do with the clock. Still can't get in there. I guess let's just go into that secret room. You didn't go in the... You didn't go in the way that he said. Okay, that worked apparently. Are there just a ton of combinations you've got to memorize? 'Cause that's a bit ridiculous. What the heck do I do with this? Wait, what? This light doesn't work in here. I wonder why. That is odd indeed. I guess that's why they've got an oil lamp here. I wonder why the light doesn't work in this room. Because it does work out here, right? Yeah. This is really weird. I suppose Fred still can't do anything here. What could I possibly do with that? Well, I am confused again. Does the light still work out here? Yeah, it does. Where on earth could I use this? Do you have anything to say? Not really. This is very strange. Velma, check out this light I found. Light? You didn't make a mess, did you? No, why does it still light up when it's not plugged into anything? Jinkies, the Tesla coil in the backyard must be powering it. The Tesla coil is sending power through the air. Could that be what's powering the robot guards in the lab? It must be. If you can find a room where the light doesn't light up and get the guards to chase you there, they will become powerless. We did find a room that it didn't light up in. Scooby, we better go find that room. Okay, so we just needed to bring it to Velma because she's the smart one. In that case, let's get our code again. Three, 4, 2, 4. Let's try this out. Here goes nothing. Yoo-hoo! Stop, intruder, halt. Aye! I think he's doing this on his own, all on his own, so I don't need to know the code. Yeah, he's not going the way that my password goes anyways. So this is that classic Scooby-Doo moment where they're all running in and out a bunch of doors. Wait, we need to find a door that takes us away from the robot. Wait a minute. There are so many different codes. How am I supposed to know which one I need to do? Is there an actual pattern for them? Or do I legitimately just need to memorize a bunch of codes? One, two, two, 4? I don't know what the code is. I don't get this part, honestly. Unless you do just legitimately have to memorize a whole bunch of codes. In which case, I would rather just get lucky. I've got a 25% chance every time. I don't want to have to go all the way back to the mansion and memorize a whole bunch of codes. Four, 4, 4, 4. Wow, that was it. Zoinks, Scoob, I guess that takes care of him. Now let's sabotage the experiment. Alright, let's go. Can we get the key, though? We can, apparently. So we can rescue both of them. That doesn't seem to work? What do you mean that doesn't seem to work? Fine, I'll save Fred after. She's still stuck in that machine. Okay, mad scientist, so cool. Bring me the ingredient list for skin absolver. Really, huh? Well, there was a list of ingredients on the fridge in the kitchen, but I took that, and I don't seem to have it anymore. What does this game want from me now? Where would I find such an ingredients list? And yeah, the papers are gone, because we got rid of them to reveal that symbol. Are any of the doors available to us now? Because I really don't know where we would get this list. I'll try asking the various characters about it. And assuming that they don't give me anything, then I think I'm just gonna try giving the scientist random things. Because it seems like we shouldn't have access to anything new. Oh, just fun game? Yeah, we already solved the code, so that doesn't matter, I guess. And that kid just never has any reaction to us falling down the trap door. Granted, at this point, he probably shouldn't have a reaction to it anymore. I mean, I suppose he probably knows about the trapdoor by this point, even before we fell into it the first time. Still, though, that trapdoor is really weird, and that kid is kinda weird. So apparently there was a bunch of weird stuff in that cabinet, and this cow extract thing was one of those things that was in there. So I'm thinking maybe we just give them that? No. You know what? We got a key. And I assumed that it was for Fred, but what if... It doesn't look like the kind of key that would go in the house. It definitely looks like a lab key. And there wasn't anything else that was locked over here, right? Oh, there's the cabinet. It just says it's stuck shut, not it's locked. Hit it with the sausage. something with this machine now. I just don't see anything we can use. Yeah, and he specifically tells me to bring him the list, not the ingredients themselves. So that is super confusing. What do you want from me, game? This is another one of those situations where, like, I don't think there's much left I can interact with. But maybe it's just like with the sack in the previous chapter where I just didn't know I could interact with something, maybe. Like, okay, we still don't have anything new, really, that we got from the lab, other than the fluorescent tube, which we've already used, and I can't think of any other way to use it. And that key, which we should be able to use in the lab, but can't for some reason. Wait, that worked? Periodic table. Oh, so apparently the key was for this door? It's a cabinet. And I opened it. And it's got a labelizer. It's a label maker. Every letter looks broken except for A, D, and N. I'll take it, but I'm not sure it will be useful. Maybe if my name was Dan. Yeah, so there's not much else here. Not sure what we would be doing with a label maker. That just makes it more confusing. The only word I can make is Dan. What about and? There, now this bottle of cow extract reads Dan extract. Really? I could make a label for this little bottle. It already says Dan extract. Can this key work on this door too? It does. The key just works on all the doors. It's like some universal skeleton key. It's one of those crazy astronaut pens. I'll write a fake recipe for skin absolver on the back of this note to Helga. Okay. That works, I guess. And then we're gonna need the abstract after that, because he's gonna ask for something else, I'm sure. What do you mean that doesn't seem to work? Do you have the ingredient list for skin absolver yet? Yes. Ah, this will do nicely. Bring me the DNA extractor. Well, that's another one. Replace the word Dan with the word DNA. There was also and. There, now it says DNA extract. I sure hope this fools the mad scientist. Do you have the DNA extractor yet? Better, I have something. What? I've never programmed you to perform DNA extractions. Let me see that. Moo! Moo! Doc, are you alright? Moo! Moo! Guys, you saved my life. Now get me out of this machine. We can't. We don't have the key. Where's everyone else? Fred is locked in a cell down the hall. The robot guards captured him. Oh no! Velma is looking for her glasses, but she probably won't find them. Because I needed them for this disguise, so I borrowed them. Shaggy, you better go give those back. I know. Fred and I are both captured. Go find a way to get us out of here. And we finally finished that chapter. So up next, Chapter 4, Jailbreak. We're gonna be doing that next time. I'm the Terminian Hero, and I will see you then.